Well, hello, everybody. This is Dr. Hank and Brody Saunders, and we have really just a special show for you today, specific to real estate agents as well as brokers and agent attraction. Because, now with all these changes in the world, that it's really an ideal time for us to kind of step back, look at, hey, what do we want to do with the rest of our real estate career? And I think today we really have some great ways for you to better understand and the opportunities that are out there. And we're not representing anybody other than really you in order to help it. And let me just share with you that Brody, he is the CEO of IdealEstate.com. And he literally has thousands of agents that are up there, and he'll get into specifics on all that. But not only that he is one of the top investors in the world, that they're creating different companies literally as we speak. In fact, one that I'm going to be a guest on is Zenspire, and I just love that, just the name and everything on that. And so this is the happening guy is Brody. And Brody, welcome. And tell us on how we can really make this agent attraction done in a more tender, meaningful way to develop deeper and more meaningful relationships and really add value to the real estate agents and brokers in America.
Absolutely. And first of all, thanks for having me again, Dr. Hank. It's great to be with you.
Yeah, likewise.
Something that you've talked about a lot and you talk about often is about building relationships. Yeah. And in agent attraction, that really is what separates, people that are successful at it and people that are not. And we've really created a different approach to the agent attraction market, which is obviously very important. We're in the midst of a crisis right now. And so you have more and more people that are looking to join a new team or switch brokerages. And part of that has to do with having the need to have multiple sources of income to be able to, work from home or work virtually if you need to. And so it is really one of the most important times for people to have something where, one, they can find the right team to join. And two, for people that are looking to grow their team, to be able to connect and build a deeper relationship with a prospective team hire. And so what we've done is we've really tried to look to solve the 5 biggest problems that agents looking to grow their team face through the process. The first is getting in front of a lot of people that are looking to join a new team or switch brokerages. And at Ideal Estate, we actually ask that question when people sign up, and it's an option on the profile as well. And so people have the option to say, hey, look, I am looking to join a new team or switch brokerages. And right now we have thousands of agents across our nationwide network that have answered that question in the last 30 days.
Wow.
And it's something we're excited about to give them, the ability to be able to raise their hand, and we can connect them with people that are raising their hand, say, I'm looking to grow my team. And something really great about that is you go into the next part, which is how do you evaluate someone? How do you start building a relationship? Well, you have to learn a little bit about the person. And so we've created something where you can evaluate a prospective candidate, especially specific to the real estate industry. So, you could use LinkedIn for certain things, but it's really not built to sort of showcase the value of an agent. And so we've created something very specific to real estate. And we really function like a LinkedIn for the real estate industry. And so one of the things we provide is a great way for people to evaluate potential talent, but also for the talent to evaluate them. If you're looking to join a new team or switch brokerages, it's a very deep relationship. It requires trust. It requires a process of getting to know someone. And so we've switched that process so that it's really about building relationships rather than going and trying to be too aggressive with recruiting, which we're trying to kind of take the R out of recruiting and really talk about relationship building.
Yeah, I love that. And I love that second point about learning about each other and really getting to do it, because I just, like yesterday, was on the phone with a very experienced broker and agent who was just such a wonderful to get to know her. And we talked for over an hour, and it really was amazing. I'm going to go to church with her and whatever that we've just really, it's so special to really get to know people. And like you say, you have a way to be able to know more on the professional side and to be able to understand, hey, what are these people about?
Exactly. And then, the third point, as you've mentioned as well, is you need a great way to communicate, to introduce yourself. And so we provide that. And then, obviously fourth, you need to start building an agent network to really get in front of a lot of people. And we have agents that have grown their agent network to the hundreds of thousands. And I'll show you how that works when we go through the screen share. Okay. But something that's very valuable, and it's just such an important time in the market to help people, especially, if you're looking for a job and you're looking to, diversify. There's never been a more important time for those relationships to be built.
You bet. Absolutely. Let's see. So build the network, and then number 5.
Oh, so the fifth one is really having a way to do it affordably. So a lot of people, I talk to agents every day, and they're running ads. They're using third parties to try and, get in front of people to grow their team, to basically try to accomplish what we've done. And they're spending hundreds of dollars a week to do that. And so we've created something that is a fraction of that price. And we're able to kind of align people that have a similar interest, and to really be able to start building relationships with the right kind of people. And so we're aligning people that, have similar listings, similar interests, similar locations, similar networks. And so it's a great way to kind of align people that have things maybe already in common.
That's great, Brody. And, we've known each other now for a couple of years, and have done a couple of shows together. And, this is exciting. Would you be able to actually show it to us on the share screen, to be able to show us on how you would do this on IdealEstate.com?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me share my screen here.
Okay.
Can you see my screen okay?
Yeah, we can.
Great. So this is a real profile. This is one of our Preferred Plus members. We created the Preferred Plus profile. Really, it's all about agent attraction. You get all of our other great perks. I mentioned just a couple. A lot of agents use us to actually connect with agents in other locations to share referrals. And this is another great conversation starter. If you're meeting someone in the normal course of business where you can get to know them professionally, you're sharing referrals, another relationship-based business. You don't want to just share a referral with a stranger. You want to know that you're sharing with someone who's quality. And so, for example, a lot of agents use us, in Florida to connect with agents in Boston, New York, Chicago that might have people coming down to Florida. And so it's a great way to connect with people in other locations to share referrals. And so that's something really exciting. So this is Jeff Marchand. Jeff's a really great agent. And if you go through, he can,
So I see that, if I can, I see that 67,000 number. Can you talk a little about what number is that?
Yeah, so he's grown his agent network to 67,000 members, and he's only been on the site for about a month and a half. And he's really hit some great numbers. And what this means and why it's significant, he shows up first to 67,000 agents. When he has a listing, it's going to push out his listing to all of those agents. And so it's a great way to, keep yourself in front of folks. And one of the things we provide as part of this, Dr. Hank, is access to a nationwide MLS. And so the MLS was created to help agents help other agents sell homes. Yeah. And what we're doing is we're doing that on a nationwide scale. We're not a lead gen company like a Zillow, for example. In fact, I created this company to do the opposite of what Zillow does. Yeah. Buying leads is very transactional. It's very impersonal. Yeah. And so we're really about building relationships. We don't allow people to advertise on agents' listings, and we don't sell your client contact to anyone. So it provides a nationwide MLS that makes it easy to share homes with your clients. But more importantly, it makes it easy for clients to share homes with their friends and family. Again, buying or selling a home is a social experience. Yeah. And social experiences are based on relationships. Referrals are based on relationships. The only thing that's not, this is a relationship-based business. The only thing that's not relationship-based is buying leads. And that's why that's not what we do. Yeah. But going through here, you can see he's got his network. When he has listings, they automatically appear. he's able to create collections of homes. So if he has someone moving to a different location, he can actually share in that business, create a collection of homes in a certain location, share it with his, with his network. And it's a great way for him to actually work as a buyer's agent, even if he doesn't have any listings.
Right.
And you mentioned his network. I'm going to jump over to look at his network. So one of the things you have access to is access to 800,000 agents in our network nationwide now. And so you can go through, you can search by name, company. So if you want to keep, a referral based in your own company, you have the option to do that. You can search by category, location. So if I wanted to look at all of the agents in Florida, I have that capability here. I can easily search any state. I can search by the types of homes someone might sell. So this is a great thing if I have a client for a referral. It's also great if I want to be able to evaluate another agent. So let's take a look at another agent profile. Here's Barbara. I've got her profile pulled up here. So if I'm in the process of trying to grow my team and I can look at someone's profile, this is what I see. And I can see Barbara's got great photos, amazing services she's created. So that's another thing that we're doing here at IdealEstate is you're able to showcase your services and your listing. So you might do something as simple as a notary, or you might have, property management side of your business. So you can showcase that. And that's a reason why someone might choose to do business with you versus someone else. So that's a huge value add to be able to showcase this all in one place. She has her listing here, so she's able to share that and promote that. And so if I'm looking at her as an agent to work with from a referral basis or to join my team, I have everything I need to understand about how Barbara might add to my team's value.
Yeah.
See the network that she brings to the table as well. So I know that when she joins my team, she's going to have a great network in place. She's going to be well positioned as well. It's a really neat thing to do.
Brody, this keeps on getting better and better. And like a year ago or whatever, when we were together, that, you've just expanded this so incredibly well now and so meaningful, and like you say, really building these relationships and building our business at the same time. And there's nothing like having both of those.
Absolutely. And one other point here as well is if I go up and look at his notifications, I want to show this because remember how I was talking about we have agents that raise their hand looking to join a new team. Well, we actually align our Preferred Plus members with those folks. So you get new prospects every week. You're able to send them a connection request, which connects you with them. It cultivates the relationship going forward. You're able to send a personalized message really easily to the person introducing yourself. And I think this might be one of the biggest aspects of the relationship building part is, when you're asking a question about someone else, that's the most important thing when you're starting to build a relationship is not talking about yourself,
right?
Not being overly aggressive. It's how are you? How can I be of service to you? How can we work together? What service areas do you service? And so that's what this is really built to do.
Wow.
Is to provide a really great way to break the ice with people. Obviously, not everyone, is the right fit, and that's okay.
Right.
It doesn't mean you can't build a great relationship, and maybe there's an opportunity for the future. So I'm able to connect, send a message, and I can even share my profile. And what this does, and this is on a global scale, is this allows you to basically request a phone call. So maybe someone's not willing to give you their phone number, especially these days. People don't want to get 50 phone calls just because. Just because they put their phone number on a real estate website. Well, this provides a great alternative to that. And so you have that ability. And then I want to show you just one more thing really quick because, our sharing features are some of the best in the market. And so you can actually search anywhere in the country for homes. And so if I want to search for homes, I have a client, moving to Florida, I can search Miami, whatever it is. Maybe they're going down for a vacation. I have the ability to create a collection of homes in seconds.
Wow.
And very easily share that with my client.
Oh,
the ability to create numerous collections.
And how is that shared? Is that within the system or is that an email to them?
So you can do it a variety of different ways. So you can email it to them. You can share it on Facebook, Twitter. We're integrated there. So that's great. We also have this other feature that's called Quick Share. So imagine being able to click a button and share this with 67,000 people. He has the ability to literally share with 67,000 people just like that. So that just went out to all of the people in his network, and it also showcases everything in his location.
I see. Great. Does he know you did that?
Yeah, we work together all the time.
Yeah,
we're all good there. But yeah, he's just been great to work with, and he's really gotten together with a lot of agents to make sure that when they're reaching out to people, they're doing it in the right way. That's obviously speaking for his brand, and giving everything a good name, where he's getting a great response.
That's fabulous. Just great. So with that, would it be then appropriate? Should I share like what I have, and maybe you could help us on how that would play in on that? And
yeah, I'll stop sharing my screen. Are you ready for me to?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then good. And then let me share on my screen. And let me just see here on where that is. Let's see. Let me see. Where is my stuff? It's not on there. I don't see my. I don't see it. So, and I don't know why, but I had it up. Let me just see if I can do one last thing.
Yeah, you might have to click into a different tab.
Can you see that? Can you see that at all?
I can't.
Okay, yeah. So what we'll do, I'll get out of that, and it's fine because I'll just talk it and that. But basically, and so cancel on that. There we go. That basically that what I have is I really offer Brody a 5-step process. I call it your real estate to your GPS to real estate success. And that GPS is kind of like, the 5 steps in order to get to the pot of gold, and the pot of gold being more business and more wealth. And I'll briefly share those 5 steps with all of us, and to understand on how it is. And again, doesn't necessarily have to be with any broker per se, but the first step is, I'm a mental scientist, and so the first step is mindset. And so I have America's best mindset training, and it really helps agents. I just had an agent, in fact, stall on. First of all, I help them. I do magical sentences is one of the ways that I help people, and it gets into their subconscious mind and literally creates. So they wanted to have more business, and within the last 2 months, they've generated over $3 million of business. Then this agent came back to me and said, "Hey, because of all the changes in the world, these have all slowed down, and can you help me with that?" And so I would help him with mindset and give him some magical statements. And he went and showed a $750,000 house yesterday, today, $399,000 house. Anyways, he's off and running now with that. And that's how magical it is. So mindset, and I've interviewed, the top agents and brokers in America, and I've asked them, what are your secrets? And so most of them would say, number one is their mindset. If you don't have your mindset, all other 4 steps, just aren't going to.
Without question.
Exactly. And then I would ask them, well, besides mindset, what would it be? And it was lead programs. And so I have a very unique lead program, and it's really done with heart. And it's about these relationships like you were talking about, Brody, where we have, it's a referral program, and there's 5 sessions to go through. And again, it's available to anybody, and you can just ask me. My contact information is drhank@drhank.biz. And so it's a great way to be able to build. Typically, my agents are making commissions of like $25,000 or more. I just talked to one agent, in fact, yesterday, who I'll be with today, that has $34,000 of commission so far this month, and already has about $17,000 for next month. And a lot of people say, "Oh, everything stopped." It hasn't stopped at all, and in fact, because it slowed down, that there are lots of people out there, buyers and sellers, that are wanting to do business right now. And so, and we have different programs for that, but those lead programs. Then the third step is training and development. And so I have different training, coaching that I do, and you never pay me anything. And so again, I'm free. You used to have to pay me thousands of dollars every month for me to coach or whatever. That it's all free. It's my opportunity, and because of the business model, to give back. And so it's mindset, it's leads program, it's this training, development, and coaching. And that's where about 95% of the people, Brody, agents and brokers, that's where they stop. And that's why most agents and brokers, again, 95% of them, that they have about 3 months to live on, and then they need to find their next deal. Sure. And so what I did is incorporated step 4, and it's really an opportunity to have savings, to have investment. And then step 5 is passive income. And so many different ways with real estate to have passive income, apartment buildings, and all different types of ways. So hearing that, do you think that would be, and I have thousands of agents that use this program, and how would we be able to use that? Do you think that would be effective to be able to showcase that on IdealEstate.com?
Oh, absolutely. And one of the major things we've done is, for the services section, is, we just launched a new news section. And the news section covers training. It covers some of these other things. So, of course, this is something we would want to feature. And it'd be something where, really helping to spread the word and the good news, as you say, to be able to have people be able to easily, interact with it, share, and, recommend this different approach. And, it goes to the passive income part, it goes to growing your team, and it goes to that mindset.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about that, if you don't have a positive attitude about something, you can look at this, what everyone's going through right now as, something bad, or you could look at it as an opportunity, as you just mentioned.
Right. Exactly.
That, agents should be working together. They should be interacting and not fearing the agent next door. And so, in terms of the mindset of connecting with other people and building those relationships, a lot of agents don't realize how valuable it is to really connect with their fellow agent. You're going to work together. And if you can work together to get more deals done, that's far better than working on your own. And so this, I think, would absolutely be a huge benefit to all of our users, especially some if they've had a negative mindset now or in the past. About how they should approach things, and especially now with the passive income, that's never been more clear than ever. And some companies are really doing a great job providing more value to their agents, and it's something that we talk about all the time. Agents have an incredible amount of value that people don't realize. They bring the network to the table that makes buying, selling, owning a home a great experience. So if you have a great agent, you're going to get a great lender, appraiser, inspector, moving company. And once you buy a house or sell a house, that's just the beginning. Having a great agent makes all of that stuff streamlined, and it's the biggest financial decision that people make in life, or typically is. And so, having a great agent is the most important thing, and having a great agent that's going to have that sort of mindset that you've talked about.
You bet. Well, that sounds great. And, you really have taken this to a step beyond not only building relationships, but understanding there really is no competition, that your competition actually could be your friend. And we can learn from each other. We can do business together, grow our businesses, grow our friendships together. And it's a great way of doing that. So how would we get started with you then? We just have a couple minutes left here, but what's the best way to get started and at least look at your platform there, IdealEstate.com, and to kind of get engaged in it? And so what's the next steps for us?
The best way to get started is to go and create a professional account. To go to the site, create a professional account, spend a little bit of time making sure your profile looks great. Add your services. If you have listings, they'll be there when you get there. And then, once you're up and running, really checking out our news section, connecting with other agents. Those are really, the core things to get started. And once you get started, more stuff's going to start coming your way. And then you have the ability to interact with more people more often and increase your online brand. We have a lot of agents that have replaced their IDX websites with us because it's a more affordable option. It's something that you can use for free, and it has a lot of ability to share and do some of those other things. The Preferred Plus account is another option for agents looking to grow their team, of course. And so that's a really great way. We send you new people every week. You have the ability to evaluate them, and you can also start building relationships with agents across the country. So the more agents you connect with, the more opportunities you're creating to have a great conversation about your company and be able to really stand out in the crowd. And we've actually limited the number of Preferred Plus accounts that will be available to maintain the quality of it. And so, it's a great opportunity right now with the number of people we have on the site looking to join new team or switch brokerages. And then the other part too is to be able to gain access to, things that you provide, Dr. Hank. So being able to get training and get some, additional insight into the industry, you can get it all in one place.
Yeah, that's great. And we'll work on getting up, some of my videos and a referral program that I talk about and everything, and be able to offer that to everybody for free. And so it's just a great way to be able to, again, build your business and build your wealth. And again, it's IdealEstate.com. So IdealEstate.com. And that's how to get started. With that, Brody, any other final comments before we leave?
Well, I would just like to say to everyone, obviously stay healthy, but right now it's actually a great opportunity to take advantage of a lot of resources that are out there for your business. And to not be afraid, I think business will change, but there's a lot of resources that can help you work from home, to help you earn passive income, if this ever happens again. And so I think it's going to be a great opportunity for everyone, if they have the right perspective about it, to actually grow their business.
You bet. And, even if it doesn't happen again, if you will, that really the world has changed now, and that it's going to be more virtual than ever, and virtual training and virtual, tours, open houses. I mean, there's just going to be more of all of that. And so if you want to get in on it, here it is with Brody Saunders and myself, Dr. Hank. We thank you all for joining us today. Take a look at that, IdealEstate.com. See what you think. Contact me if I can help you, either one of us, if we can help you in any way in order to really be healthy. And in fact, there's a whole Zenspire that's coming out that Brody is doing, and I'm a part of, where it's really about health. If you don't have your health, and we all have the power, no matter what's going on out in the world, in order to create our health and our wealth and our success. So know that is in your hands. You have the power to do that with your all-powerful mind. And with that, Brody, I thank you so much for being on the show today. And I thank all of you for showing up. And so now take action. Hopefully you've taken some notes here, and take action on what is the one thing that you're going to take now in order to help grow your health, wealth, and success. This is Dr. Hank saying thanks a lot. See you later. Love you all. Thanks, Brody. Bye-bye.